Well, welcome once again to another edition of 7 Questions With, brought to you by Jersey Mike's Be a Sub Above. I think about all the times I've talked to him over the years, and especially in the past couple of years, I've probably at some point said, here's a man who needs no introduction. And then I've spent 60 minutes, 60 seconds doing an introduction. So I'll just say, even though it says on the screen his name is Jackie Frazier, she's the better half of this combination. This, of course, is Todd Frazier, Tom's River's own, longtime Major League Baseball player, two-time All-Star, home run champion, Little League, all of that stuff. And we will talk a little baseball, but we're having Todd on really for a different reason, because he and his wife are honorary co-chairs of the Children's Specialized Hospital Foundation's Transforming Lives 2.0 campaign. Todd and Jackie, along with 1-800-AUTOLAND and his friends at Eat Clean Bro, are introducing the first ever Frazier Charity Fitness Challenge. It's a family-friendly workout event. It's designed to promote fitness while supporting the capital campaign of Children's Specialized Hospital. I'm sure many of you who've driven on Route 37 West recently saw that they broke ground recently. Todd was there for the groundbreaking on this 86,000 square foot facility. Right now they're on Stevens Road in Toms River. What their local location, of course, Children's Specialized is located throughout the state, but they've broken ground on this new facility at 37 West and St. Catherine Boulevard, which is going to be just amazing. And Todd has been involved and is involved. CSH is an RWJ Barnabas Health facility. It's the leading provider of inpatient and outpatient care in the nation for young adults from birth to age 21 facing special health challenges. And Todd obviously has gotten involved. The fundraising challenge, we're recording this on Thursday. The fundraising challenge actually starts today. It runs for 21 days. The reason for the 21, of course, and that is Todd's baseball jersey number. It's been his favorite number throughout his career. So with that, this long introduction, I now say hello to Todd Frazier.
What's up, brother? How are you, man? That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
How are you?
Good. Can't complain.
All right. So I think about, all the times over the years you have been asked to be involved in things, and you've always been very careful when it comes to lending your name to anything. And you're more likely to be the guy that shows up to do something that nobody really knows about, and it's a charity event, and you don't like to make a big deal of it. But clearly, you have put your name and your wife's name and the Frazier family behind this. So how did this happen and why?
Yeah, it first started, a good friend of mine, Sean Field, who who's the Monroe Township baseball coach. He came to me and said, some of buddies of mine want to, talk to you about, a certain foundation. And it was real simple. We got on a Zoom meeting with 3 or 4 exceptional people. And the wheel started turning then. They talked to us about helping out, being an ambassador for CSH and Children's Specialized. And it was a no-brainer for me. And then, another thing I think about my son when he was younger, he was very sick. He had RSV. We didn't know what was going on for a couple of days. So he was in the NICU for, I think, about 11 days. And it would always been on my mind, like, all right, man, I'm glad we passed that hurdle. But it's always like, all right, how can I help so people can, we can raise dollars, raise some money for kids and families and help them out and make them feel protected and healthy. And it's something I've always wanted to do. It's giving back to the community. And now it's going to be right here in our very own Toms River. I couldn't be more excited. And my wife and I, we thought about it for literally a minute. We said, this is a no-brainer. What do we have to do? And lo and behold, we're at this point right now where we're building in Toms River. And I can't wait to see the final project.
So Autoland, 1-800-AUTOLAND, and Eat Clean Bro, how did they sort of jump on board? You have anything to do with that?
Yeah, well, I'll start with Autoland. Mark Montanaro is a great dude. He actually lives like a mile down the road from me here for the Autoland. He's one of the top dogs with CHS, and he every single day, and he's very gracious. And he lent some money in for this charity. And then my buddy Jamie and Kayla Giovinazzo at Eat Clean Bro, we're also gracious enough to help out and give a lending hand money, and to help support this. And it's a great charitable foundation here that we're doing, and we're trying to raise money for kids at the end of the day to make them healthier and get them back on their feet or whatever they need to do.
All right, the challenge itself, this 21-day challenge. By the way, while it starts, and I say today, Thursday, while it starts today, you can really jump in at any point over these 21 days or whatever. But how does it work?
Yeah, you started off what? You can jump in at any time until March 30th. The biggest thing is the donation. You donate the money up until midnight on March 30th. And we have these classes going on. My wife and I, we have some celebrities that are coming in as well. And it's every day. There's going to be a new video every day for 21 days. You don't have to do it today. You can do it in a week. You can do it even up to 30 days after March 30th. And we're raising money. And all you got to do is go to Get Fit for csh.org, and that's the number 4. So Get Fit with the number 4 at csh.org to sign up. You'll see me working out. You'll see my wife working out, and we got a handful of celebrities and some people that are helpful in the community as well coming and working out. So you're gonna see me working out. It's not the best looking thing, but we get after it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And we're raising money for over 35,000 kids with special needs, and they're gonna get treated well.
Yeah. Now, listen, I know your wife is a workout fiend. She was a gymnast in college. I mean, clearly, but I think of you as the guy who really only wants to work out when he has to get in shape for baseball.
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to get back in the gym. But, for now, baby steps, as we say. So baby steps for me, but it's a great challenge, and I hope people get excited for it.
Yeah. And the bottom line here is, firsthand what it was like to have a young child with challenges. And obviously for you and Jackie, that was a very, very, very scary time. And now I guess part of it is you recognize that there are families that go through this every day.
Yeah. And in worse instances. So it's, like I said, it was a very simple decision. And I, going in, even in the hospital I went to in New Brunswick, you see the kids there. I mean, they're happy, and they don't even know sometimes the situations they got going on, but they put a smile on your face, and you're trying to put it on their face. It brings everything in full circle for sure.
I know our company has been involved in fundraising efforts with Children's Specialized Hospital. It's an amazing place, incredible doctors and staff there who really only care about helping kids and their families deal with significant things. So again, while this fitness challenge under the Frazier name is starting today on Thursday, at any point in time, you can jump on, you can watch a class, but more importantly, I want to say they really want your dollars as part of the foundation as they get ready to build this new facility, which will be just great in our community to have this. And I'm going to lead into that. How important is it now as you get a little bit older to be a vital part of the Toms River community? I've always said, and I feel the same about Frankie Edgar, right? And I know you and Frankie are very close. Guys who grew up here, went to high school, never left here. Like even when they were other places for their careers, this has always been their home. And your brothers are here with their families. Your parents are still here when they're not in Florida. And so this is where you are. So how is important to you is to make an impact in Toms River and Ocean County?
Yeah, I think there's an obligation. I think as a person who played professional sports as well, it's one of those things where if I can help, I'm going to help. And that's always been like a motto of mine. And, I've had a lot of people come and talk to me and listen, can you do this? Can you do that? And if there's an opportunity or a time step where I could do it, where I'm not around, I don't have any work problems with the kids or, whatever it is, I'm going to do it. And I feel like, listen, if I can help out somebody one time during the day, it's going to go a long way, especially, whatever it is, the Field of Dreams I'm working with. And now that, Children Specialized, there's a lot of things that we can do in this world. And if it's, lending a hand here or there, I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to do that.
By the way, can I assume we're not talking to you in your office in your home, because there's a lot of lavender color here. So can I assume this is not your work area?
We have one office, and this is not mine. So it's I'll work in here, but at the same time, we got we got to make sure, whatever. She
Yeah, I
does what
got
she
you.
does. It's her workspace.
Listen, if you know, when I spent a couple minutes with you, I would be remiss if I didn't at least ask you a couple of baseball things. You are officially listed as a free agent. You started last season with the Pirates, and we had a lot of fun talking with you last year. And then, of course, you joined Team USA and helped them win a silver medal at the Summer Olympics in Tokyo. I know it was a real thrill for you. The only unfortunate thing was because of the pandemic, your family couldn't go. And there were no fans, but I know you were really, you were into that. Right now, there's a lockout. We know even if they wanted to be, there's no player movement. So what's the current status of 36-year-old Todd Frazier?
Yeah, I'm just sitting back right now. I'm sitting back watching the show. It's not a good show. We're trying to figure out, with this lockout, we're missing 2 series already. It's kind of confusing, to be honest with you, because there's, say we sign today and all of a sudden baseball's back. Well, there's a still free agent period that we have to go through. There's still spring training. There's still a whole this bunch of stuff. Like, we need a lot more time than just 2 series off. So there's a lot going on. It's very frustrating on both sides, I could see, but there's not a lot of give and take. So for me, I'm sitting back watching the show, trying to debate what I'm going to do. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens and when that time comes. But I'm enjoying life right now with the kids, bringing them to school every day, coaching them. I just got my my little league team at the Tom Traverse Little League. I'm sponsored by Taco Tastic, and I'm sure I'll get some tacos after each game. So I'll be hitting them up. So it'll be fun.
Now that would be Blake's team, right?
Yes. Yep. 8-year-old baby.
All right. Is he still rocking? And we got so much entertainment about watching him on Twitter growing up, hitting the baseball in the house, by the way, sometimes.
Yeah. Yes. He's still rocking. He's ready to go. We have our first travel ball game for DTA. My brother Jeff is managing and I'm coaching downtown academy. It's called on March 20th on Blake's birthday. Hopefully it's not this cold outside, but we're getting outside today in practice, and hey, listen, you got to bundle up. It might happen. So we've been there before.
Baseball in the Northeast in March is never fun. Let's be honest. You've done it your whole life. So you know that.
Not at all.
Are you, honestly, are you starting to prepare mentally for life after baseball? I think about someone with you. You probably put on a uniform the first time you're about 5 or 6 years old. You've never had a spring or summer where you didn't wear a baseball uniform. Mentally, you starting to prepare for maybe that part of your life is over?
Yeah. There's been a lot of talks with my wife and I about listen, like, what's the next step? I've been talking to a couple of people, maybe about some doing some other things. Something maybe coming fruition here pretty soon, but it just depends. This lockout is hurting everything right now, so It's making the decision even tougher. But right now, we'll see. And I might have my first ever summer at home since I've been 12. Well, I'd say since my first year in college ball. I haven't been home, and it's been a long time. If you think about it, it's been since 04, 05, and it's pretty cool. It's actually kind of exciting to think about, and it's nervous to think about as well because I've never been there before. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. We'll take it day by day as usual.
I'm sure Jackie is not upset about having you at home to share in some of the responsibilities with the kids on a more regular basis, right?
Yeah, that's probably the only thing she's happy about having me home for.
Well, listen, one more time, do me a favor, Todd, give out that website if anyone wants to get involved with the Frazier Family Challenge. And again, you can also go on there to make a donation, and you're helping the Children's Specialized Hospital Foundation, which is a great asset here in this area. And again, they're building that brand new facility in Toms River, which will be great. What is it, Todd?
Yeah, it's getfit4csh.org, and that's getfit, the number 4, csh.org. And come on, check us out. You're going to have some fun. These workouts are pretty simple. Jackie has a little harder ones, but there's variations of everything to make some hard, some easy. Get up off the couch, and we'll get some working going for the next 21 days. Let's have some fun.
That's our guy, Todd Frazier. I'll tell you what, no matter what it is, he will always find a way to have fun.
Yes.
That smile never really leaves him. Todd, thanks so much for your time. Good luck with this, and appreciate your involvement in the community. You really do make an impact.
Thanks, Kev. Always a pleasure.